much. Now, does this work? Holy shit. And here we are. And we see it everything. The text, it's really hard to read now because we're on a white background. Maybe I should make like a little grayed out box for it. I don't really care. I'll worry about it when I have to, when it's a problem. But first, we gotta get into aliens. Before we get into aliens, though, I was sent a very interesting article that I want to read. How slot machines work. I know this may seem not related, and I assure you it isn't related, actually. So this is just something else that I'm going to go through because I'm making a slot. I'm making the decals for a slot machine for a Discord server, our private one. We like having fun, you know what I mean? We like gambling, but not with real money, with pretend money. Because we're broke. We don't have any money. Let's be honest here. Okay. Picking the symbols. On a slot machine, a random number generator picks a random number for each reel, which each number matching a stop on its reel. And the machine directs the reel to stop the spot selected by the RNG. When spinning, the game is already over. The RNG has already selected the stops, and the reel spins sort as a courtesy to the player. Some machines don't even need visible reels. You just put your money in, and the machine could tell you how much, if any, you won. We're getting around that for 1 minute. My head's wrapped. I'm wrapped around. Bar. Dozens of stops per reel. Electromechanical slot using visible virtual reel. Holy piss. Okay. My God. Do I actually need any of this info to make this thing? Because holy shit. Oh, hey, I'm joking. I'd never. I don't gamble. Only if you have money. Only if you can throw money into a fire pit. I just thought I was not streaming. Should I put on a hat? I hate my hair, dude. It's I didn't put enough product in it or something. It's all over. This is interesting, but it's really hard for me to read this and get really anything out of this. So I'm not going to read all that actually. Although this might be good to know. Well, no, I think if I just make the decals, then it will be on the programmer to figure the rest of that shit out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make the decals. I'll let him figure that all out. It is interesting to read, but I will not read it at the moment. Aliens. We're talking about aliens. We're talking about aliens. Green ones. Specifically, perhaps gray aliens, but mainly green ones. Mainly green aliens. Why? I just like when they're green. Just makes me feel better. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep them green. Let's get into the news, right? Well, let's get into the news. You guys ever seen that video? You guys, nobody. Regardless, hold on. Regardless of whether or not you want to. I gotta watch this video of Keem start dancing because it's good. It's real good. This isn't gonna I swear to goodness, if this does something dangerous. Oh my God, it's so loud though. Yes. What is it, Keem? What is it, Keem? Yes. I gotta recreate that. I gotta do that one day. Not today. Got bad legs. Actually twisted the fuck out of my ankle. Walking ain't too bad now. I'm pretty much over it, but I just don't want to dance. You know what I mean? I don't got the spirit of dance in me. 9 things we learned about aliens. Okay, live science, tell me. When you purchase through, okay, I don't care. UFOs are real, and the government knows it. UFOs are real, or unidentified flying objects are real. You know what I mean? Are aliens real, or do we just not know everything that's flying? Until then, only been shared. Okay, this is also. I'm also going to be collecting photos because I need to print them out for the video I'm making. So. Let us save this image, eh? Hold on, I want to make sure. Oh, you know, make sure nothing devious pops up. What JPEG? Is that what you want? JPEG. JC Petty? Woo! Sorry, not to yawn on you, hoes. Save. All right. It's chill. Oh my goodness, we got an ad. Stop. In June, I anticipated report dealing 144 UFO encounters. Damn! It says the threat posed by unidentified aerial phenomena. Wow, okay. Fair enough. Do represent physical objects, which range from birds and balloons to foreign surveillance equipment and top secret U.S. government projects. However, anyone hoping for acknowledgement of extraterrestrial intelligence may have been let down when the report failed to link any of the 144 encounters to alien activity. I feel like that is going to be common. Black holes could be alien powerhouses. I'm not going to say I'm a skeptic, but I don't think that's true. So I guess I'm a skeptic. While alien hunters spend plenty of time searching for habitable planets beyond our solar system, a study published in July in the journal Monthly Notices of the Royal Astronomical Society warned the scientists shouldn't overlook nature's most extreme objects. That was already up to 100,000 times more energy than a. What the fuck did I just do? Blah blah blah. You know, big old power supplies. Big old power supplies. Aliens could be making Dyson spheres around black holes. Again, everything I know about black holes, I feel like that's not possible. But regardless, I will not put it past. Can it stay? What the fuck, brother? Please. I need to get that. Been sitting at my computer my whole life hairline. Do I got the dent? I probably have the dent. I'm not going to look, though. Alien planets may look nothing like Earth. Ooh, I know that. One of Saturn's moons still holds potential for life. They're not going to be in our solar system. I just don't feel like that's possible. Scientists may be ignoring alien junk in our own solar system. Interesting. That is interesting. That's a turd in space, brother. Is almost certainly a piece of alien technology. He thinks the space turd is alien. Extreme brightness and apparent acceleration away from the sun suggests that Oumuamua is not natural in origin, but a piece of alien technology, possibly jettisoned into our solar system accidentally. A buoy, a grid of pods for communication, other intelligent living organisms, defunct technology, or discarded technological trash, Loeb wrote. These are all plausible explanations for the Oumuamua mystery. Boring, who cares, bro? Alien turds in space? I doubt it. Thousands of alien worlds could have watched humans grow up. Let's just figure out if they're real first, huh? Before we get, like, hypothetical here. There's no best way to communicate with aliens. I don't know. Like, texting, I feel like would be pretty good. Being able to just ask them, hey, brother, are you an alien? Alien abductions could be Lucid dreams. Ooh, that'd be interesting. I could believe that. Whew. I feel like lucid dreams probably are a cause of, to admittedly, a lot of cryptids and like vampires and stuff. People are like, "Whoa, he was sucking on my neck, brother. He was drinking my blood." And then it's like, "Nah, you're just dreaming, brother. He was having a wet dream, but the one that's scary and doesn't make you calm." Anyway, aliens. Aliens living among us. Harvard paper makes crypto terrestrials. That's quite the phrase. MSN. Wow. Look at that alien. Is that Unreal? What the fuck? Is it Unreal Engine? That looks like a video game. Mankind's search for alien life on other planets has been ongoing for decades, but a new paper by Harvard academics suggests that extraterrestrials might already be living amongst us on Earth. The mind-boggling claim put forth in the paper also adds that the aliens might be living inside the ground on our planet. To make matters further interesting, the paper by Harvard academics also claimed that the unidentified flying objects, UFOs, could be aliens visiting their kind on Earth. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. These 15 things will make you believe in aliens? Holy shit. That's a crazy claim. No way that's not clickbait. Ooh, comp down, huh? That's a bummer. Damn. Why are they so... Not to get... We're down. We're down. We're back. Wow. Whoa. The internet. It sucks. It's so bad. Also, I keep looking over here because I see myself right there. But you're right there. How do I look at you instead of me, huh? I don't. That's the solution. I'm not going to. I'm just not going to. The music stopped playing. Wow, I didn't even notice. Let's get some music going. This is all like copyright free bullshit, so it's probably all going to suck. Can I get just funky? Because this one I fuck with. This one I fucks with. Oh my goodness. It just goes incredibly hard. Alright, we'll play this one. Do I read this? Do I dare? Yeah.
And an army of theorists are rifling through the information as we speak, looking for a shred of evidence that aliens are real. From blurry and bizarre photos of people suspected of being a human-alien hybrid to the feats of artistic aliens using cornfields as their canvas. Here are 15 things that'll make you believe in aliens.
That's an octopus. They're crazy smart, bro. This isn't...
Number 15.
This is a crazy
E.T. Girl. Since the beginning of human history, there have been strange reports of extraterrestrial beings.
I think that's
seriously, there's evidence of alien activity on ancient cave murals.
Not to get crazy.
They depict anything coming down and gracing humans with divine new technology, construction projects, and breeding. In fact, aliens coming down and breeding with humans is one of the most depicted. Are there genuinely human-alien hybrids somewhere out there in the world? The better question may be if these hybrid ET humans even know it. If this picture is to be believed and the look carved into this girl's face is accurately captured, then they certainly have an idea they aren't human. If these hybrids look anything like the girl in the picture, they shouldn't be too hard to discern. That is unless, of course, they can hide their hideous appearance. Some Oxford scientists even claim that they've been doing so.
I really don't think you can say that. I think that might have just been a poor, malnourished girl. Paper to be taken with a pinch of salt. This is boring alien news. I want hard-hitting journalism, which may be hard, admittedly, about aliens. Let's start with images, but before we do that, let me just go in here, make sure I'm not pulling up anything crazy. All right, turn on a strict safe search mode. Okay, we're chilling. Now we're chilling. Now we can look at aliens. I like these aliens. Those are all good aliens. I like this alien. That's a good alien. That's what I imagine. That's what I see when I think of alien. I don't like that alien. That's stupid. Goddamn, I yawn too much. Cause I'm so sick of your shit, brother. Ooh. I like these aliens. I like them. Look at this little waving guy. I'm saving that. Whoa. This is spoilers. These are all the photos I already have. I got some crazy aliens in here. Look carefully. Look carefully. Don't look too closely now, alright? There's some in there. Don't look too closely, okay? Okay. I'm just going to imagine that movie's... It is a classic. Oh, shoot. There's some real disgusting aliens in here. Is this the Mexico alien? Let me read about that news. That was interesting. For like the weekend, then nobody cared. Mexico City. That is brutal. That is crispy. I'm saving that alien. That's a crispy little alien. I could break him over like my spaghetti, I believe. I should make that not white now, huh? Damn. I gotta make another one of these. Save. Gone. Deleted. Forgotten. But it'll be back, you know what I mean? Why is this text so small? Oh my god! Tell you about a specimen that Mexican journalist and UFO enthusiast James Mousen says is not related to any known earthly species, which he presented along with another one to Mexico's Congress. Oh my god. That's just like plaster. Is that real? Did they cut into that? Oh my goodness. I'm saving that image as well. That's on. That's going right to the hard drive. I'm not worried. I've done absolutely nothing illegal. Okay, hold on. Back up now. I gotta read this. They have the same physical appearance, the same two bedrooms in Mexico, so we're not done in order to avoid damaging them. Well, test them, bitch. They're aliens. What do you mean? Remains found near the Nazca lines. Oh, so this guy is like a repeat offender. Interesting. How the bodies arrived in Mexico is a question he says he cannot answer. UFOs? Easy question. Oh my goodness. Is that him? Is this James Mousen? I should put a picture of him. James Mousen. He found the little alien. Billions of US dollars expected to flow into Vietnam from India. Okay, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. News. They can write about anything, huh? Alright. It's a scam. That's what I learned. That's what I skimmed. That's what I skimmed from that. I gotta find something a little more concrete. Let me get some abduction. What's it called? Aliens abduction testimonies. I want to know 9 alien abduction stories that seem disturbingly true. All that's interesting, I steal a lot of shit from them. I mean, continue without supporting. Fuck you, all that's interesting. I steal, I don't borrow. New Hampshire UFO chiller. Okay. Incident. The 1969 Berkshire's UFO incident to the eerie tale of Barney and Betty Hill. Okay. These alien abduction stories might even make skeptics believe that the truth is out there. I would doubt that, but okay. If I said the Mountain Dew, the white Mountain Dews of New Hampshire. I am brain dead. On September 20, 1961, they were driving. Bright light. 2 hours later, they're back in their driveway with no memory of what happened. That is suspicious. 2 stories corroborating. Two witnesses corroborating on one story. Okay, I can believe it. They traveled to the Zeta Reticuli, a star system 39 light years from Earth. Zeta Reticuli. I hear that system a lot, I feel like. Betty was even inexplicably able to draw an accurate, detailed map of the sky as seen from that star. Of the sky as in space? What does that mean? A detailed map of the sky as seen from that star. So she was able to draw a map of the night sky on the star of the Zeta Reticuli star system. Okay. I guess there wouldn't be a night sky, right? If they're on the star system, if they're on the star, but you know, they're able to write down the stars. That's a weird way to say that. This was the first noteworthy alien abduction story in modern history. Wow, okay. Really? Nothing came before that? She could draw what the sky looked like if looking from that world. Damn. How'd she do that? How did she do that? If it's not real. I don't know. She did it. She was there, I think. That's how. Also, my music stopped again. Oh. I have to be tapped in. I see. Okay. My bad. In 1971, there was the Pascagoula incident, which allegedly saw 2 fishermen taken from a riverbank in Mississippi and held captive aboard an alien ship. Then, in 1978, there was the Travis Walton abduction, during which a Texas man vanished for 5 whole days. He was held captive. Wow. 2 men were both held captive aboard an alien ship. They both went missing at the same time. Not, again, you know, I'm not to draw skepticism here, but couldn't they have just been lying and just like went and partied and like went to like the game and then lied to their wife? I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith, I feel like, in just man telling the truth. Man as in human, not gender specific. We're not sexist here. Unless it's funny, obviously. Vanishing for 5 whole days. Walter White did that. He didn't get abducted though. He was just making meth. The 9 aliens for the blow are certainly detailed enough to cause chills. Barney and Betty Hill's alien abduction story. These were the first ones, right? Barney and Betty. And you're going down to the spank bank, Barney. Of information. I mean, spontaneous trip to the White Mountains of New Hampshire, as he recounted in John G. Fuller's The Interrupted Journey from 1966. As he recounted, oh, I see. That's a book he wrote. Or I guess John G. Fuller's wrote it. He's just in it. Made night shift at the post office, but it was mentally exhausted from handling state child welfare cases. Okay, that's an interesting job, but fair enough. Sounds cool. A makeshift honeymoon, the 2 found themselves in a Vermont diner, ready to make the last dash home to Portsmouth. Portsmouth? Portsmouth, New Hampshire, by leaving it at 10 p.m. They plan on arriving home around 2 a.m. On the road, Betty noticed a particularly bright star, perhaps a planet, in the sky when the celestial object began changing its course in an erratic manner. Planets don't do that. Or stars. Betty was convinced it was a UFO. Her husband was not. Barney, she said, if you think it's a satellite or a star, you're being completely ridiculous. As objects grew closer, Barney pulled the car to a stop and, gun in hand, got out to investigate. As he approached the object, Barney saw what he would later describe as a pancake-like disc glowing with brilliant white light. That was about the size of a jet. Damn. He ran back to his car. He didn't take a pot shot at it. I mean, you brought the gun. You might as well see if it works. Were instead overcome with an intense drowsiness and immediately fell unconscious. Pulled into the driveway around dawn, unable to recall what had happened. 2 hours of memory seemed to have been wiped from both of their minds. Kind of like fast travel. They fast traveled back home. That's kind of cool. Saved them some time, at least. Barney and Betty Hill described their UFO abduction story using a diagram Barney drew. Can I get that diagram as its own image? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. That's interesting, though. I'm going to look more and see if I can get more pictures. They had encountered a UFO and reported the sighting to the Air Force. Her husband was skeptical. I would be skeptical, admittedly. But if that all happened like they said, and then you're like, you wake up and you're home, I wouldn't know what to say. I would assume that we either... I don't know, that's aliens. That has to be aliens. Nothing else. Okay. This fucking... Bam. We called creatures with slanted eyes. Okay. Hold on now. Calm down. When was this made? World War II? Crippling anxiety. That's fair. Samples of hair, skin, and nail clippings. And then a 6-inch long needle was inserted into Betty's stomach. Being what they did to be a leader, they jokingly replied, if you don't know where you are, there wouldn't be any point in telling you where I am. What? If you don't know where you are, telling you where I am. I mean, that's... So the alien is, like, sarcastic in English. It's starting to lose me. Unless they know English that well. But I'd be surprised. During another hypnosis session in 1964, Betty Okay. Why do you add this word and then you make me have to click on it to understand? What the fuck? Why does it just take me to astronomy.com? Betty purportedly drew a star map of the sky from memory as seen from a planet orbiting the star Zeta Reticuli. Purportedly drew a star map of the sky as seen from a planet orbiting... Wow. Okay. Can I see it in the astronomy magazine? Betty. And Barney. Okay, well, we're close. UFOs. And I'm infinitely disappointed. Okay. Zeta. Okay. Nothing. Embarrassing. Ultimately, Barney and Betty Hill's account led to the Air Force launch Project Blue Book, a shadow initiative that aimed to investigate domestic UFO sightings, and also presented a template for all UFO abduction stories that followed in the decade to come. I don't like that it started a trend of people saying they got abducted, because that, to me, means they're lying. Don't I already have this photo? This is a good photo. I'm gonna steal it. I basically have this photo. Ooh, a TV show. Ooh, a flying saucer. Photographed by Farmer Paul. Major General John A. Samford's statement on flying saucers. Tell me. Pause the music. Tell me what's real, John. Oh my god, don't do that though. Flying sandcars? Holy shit, it's a UFO. It's real. Okay, the static is atrocious. He is not happy. This man is like so long dead. That's crazy. Are we like... Are we... I don't want to look at this man all day.
I am here to discuss the so-called flying saucers. The Air Force interest in this problem has been due to our feeling of an obligation to identify and analyze to the best of our ability anything in the air that may have the possibility of threat or menace to the United States. In pursuit of this obligation, since 1947, we have received and analyzed between 1,000 and 2,000 reports that have come to us from all kinds of sources.
That's a lot.
Of this great mass of reports, we have been able adequately to explain the great bulk of them, explain them to our own satisfaction. We've been able to explain them as hoaxes, as erroneously identified friendly aircraft, as meteorological or electronic phenomena, or as light aberrations.
Lubbock lights? Okay, so they explained
However,
them all.
there have been a certain percentage of this volume of reports that have been made by credible observers of relatively incredible things. It is this group of observations that we now are attempting to resolve. Our basic difficulty in dealing with these is that there is no measurement of them that makes it possible for us to put them in any pattern that would be profitable for a deliberate, custom sort of analysis to take the next step. We have, as of date, come to only one firm conclusion with respect to this remaining percentage.
Okay.
And that is that it does not contain any pattern of purpose or of consistency that we can relate with to any conceivable threat to the United States.
Is that all?
Is that?
It's about to ask. Is that all? That's funny. Okay. So, it's not a threat. Whatever it is, don't worry. It's not a threat. I like that they were afraid that the Russians were colluding with aliens. That'd be insane. That'd be a crazy time to be alive. Aliens and Russia attack the U.S. and we still win. Damn. I don't think we'd win anymore. Alien technology, we'd get deleted. UFO expert circa 1977. The way mysterious lights as natural phenomenon are attributing flying objects to planes, asteroids, or sometimes simply clouds. Project self-proclaimed skeptic admitted that sometimes he tried too hard to explain the strange phenomenon away with implausible reason. However, there were a few events that took place during the project that sparked Hyneck's interest enough for him to continue his own UFO studies long after Project Blue Book shut down. In fact, it was Hynek who would go on to coin the infamous alien term, close encounters. Damn, Jay Allen. He seems legit. Jay Allen seems legit, or Mr. John, who's just like, nah, you're crazy, and also, even if we don't know, it's still, we got it. It's all right. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it. However, there were a few events that took place. Yes. Yes, Alan. J. Allen? Hynek? Is Allen his middle name? Why would J... I don't understand that. J. Allen. He looks credible. If that man started telling me that ghosts existed, I would believe him, to be honest. If he came at me with a pipe, started telling me stories, I'd be hooked. Oversaw... What do you see? On the change of his change of heart, Hennick once told an interviewer, "You can't assume that everything is black no matter what the caliber of the witness began to trouble me." You can't assume that everything is black no matter what. The caliber of the witnesses began to trouble me. Quite a few instances reportedly by military pilots, for example, and I knew them to be fairly well trained, so this is when I first began to think that, well, maybe there was something to all of this. Hitler's alive in Antarctica using alien tech. If Hitler had alien tech, I feel like he could really get to the bottom of things pretty quickly. You know what I mean? I don't feel like he'd be in Antarctica. I do believe he's in what is it? South America. He went down to Hitler Town or whatever that place is. Nazi Town. I swear this is real. Nazi Town. Maybe I'm thinking of oh fuck, I might be thinking of rebel scum. Cape Town spied on the Allies. Okay. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm almost positive he had nothing to do with World War II. Okay. That's a crazy name. A white supremacist neo-Nazi political party in South Africa. Oh. Damn. It is such a bummer that their symbolism goes way too hard. They were onto something. Not like none of their policies, just their symbolism. That's all. In 1966, the northern area of New England began to experience a string of potentially extra... New England? Oh, okay. Whew. Thought for a second this wasn't in America. New England. Am I thinking of the right area? I don't think I've ever been to New England. What the fuck do they do in New England? It's just a city in Maine? No, it's a region. What the fuck? I failed geography. New England is in Maine. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that... Okay, that's cool. So it's nothing. New England's nothing. It's not even a state? Wait, what? New England is a state. Am I stupid? I'm just not going to get to the bottom of that one, actually. We'll leave that one up in the air. I'm also going to just skip that reading because I don't like what it's telling me. Throughout the 17 years that it operated, Project Blue Book collected two reports, 2 UFO reports the whole time. One of them were explained away as a result of cloud coverage obscuring aircraft lights, classified Air Force training exercises, or mirages in the deserts of the southwestern United States. However, to conspiracy theorists' delight, 700 of those cases remain unsolved. Whether just didn't have time to solve them, or whether they were aliens flying overhead, remains unknown. This UFO hovered for 15 minutes near Aloman Air Development Center in New Mexico. Photographed by a government employee and was released by the Aerial Phenomena Research Organization after careful study. There is no conventional explanation for the object. That's insane. I think I already have this photo downloaded. Also, I forgot to continue music. We'll try On the Delta. It's jazz and blues, and also it's funky. Okay. That's cool. I do have this photo downloaded. Oh my gosh. Photos. Just this once. Yeah, it is the same photo. Okay. In late 1969, good year. Oh, good year. Secretary of the Air Force Robert C. Siemens Okay, I'm sorry. Not to be disrespectful. Air Force Robert C. Siemens Jr. announced that Project Blue Book was coming to an end. You fucker. How dare you end Project Blue Book? Now we'll never know. Or I guess that means that there's nothing. Or they found it and they didn't want to say. Maybe we're working with aliens to kill Russia. Interesting. Interesting. 4 things influenced UFO sightings. Mass hysteria among the American people. Okay, fair. Individuals hoping to propose a hoax to seek fame. Fair. Psychopathological persons. Okay. And then misidentification of conventional objects. It's kind of fucked that mass hysteria. That's a bummer. That it's hard to find the truth because people are just so willing to lie. The findings also provided a firm response to the existence of UFOs, claiming the following, or that our minds can trick us, I mean. We're so willing to be molded by our brain. Ooh, Gridlock. Also jazz and blues. Also funky. We'll see if it's good. There's been no evidence indicating the sightings categorized as... Oh, whoa, my god, I skipped so much. No UFO reported, investigated... Tied to our national... Yeah, there have been no evidence submitted to or discovered by the Air Force that sightings categorized as unidentified percent technological developments. Interesting. So what do they say? I didn't shout it out. I was yelling, but you just must not have been hearing, brother. I was yelling loud, I swear. You just weren't hearing. I'm sorry, dude. There's been no evidence indicating the sightings categorized as unidentified are extraterrestrial vehicles. Then what is this, huh? If what, they just don't explain this one, they can shut. Oh, whoa, whoa! Don't look at that. Also, what the fuck? Why was my photos advertising to me? It went away. Okay. Fuck you, Microsoft, bitch. You can't close Project Blue Book and just be like, I don't know. We figured out most of them. The other ones are just like, I don't know. But it's probably not aliens, so. I guess it was just costing too much money, probably. They're like, we need more money. How are state senators going to be rich? We gotta give them more money. He wanted to continue his own investigation, established a Center for UFO Studies, CUFOS. On a myriad of investigations, CUFOs undergo roughly 80% of them can be explained. 20% remains a mystery. Interesting. While the U.S. Air Force may have found a report about it to be true, the question still lingers in the minds of skeptics and experts alike. Are we really alone in the universe? Probably, like, statistically not. Are we alone in the universe, specifically? Let's see what Google says right on the top. I just need a yes or no. That's it. We don't need all this. We don't need all the words. Let's see what NASA says. They're like a known liar. How big is space? It's pretty big, actually. Wow. Our galaxy likely holds trillions. That's too big of a word. Observing for ground space for 1,000 planets beyond our... Yeah. Who cares? More questions than answers. Where is everybody? I don't know what that picture means. Okay, I don't know what any of that shit means. And I ain't even gonna begin to read it. I ain't gonna trust NASA. Slot machines? We doing slots? Fuck, I wish I had money to throw into a burn pit on some slots, you know what I mean? I want to see Barney and Betty's, like, map of the stars. Hill map of sky. That's it? That's what she drew? Alright, I'm starting to lose faith. That's it? That's the map? I mean, I gotta say that. Because that's interesting. WebP? Oh my. Just the worst. Wet pee. I'd sooner die. I'm just gonna... It's called stealing. And I'm going to do it. Where's the save button? Am I stupid? I am. Okay. Limited lumber, please. Ooh, right there. TCC Green Aliens, PNG. Betty Hill. Maps. Map. Not minor attracted person. Print this, actually. Can I print? Shit. Is my printer not on? Oh! I can't print. At least not current. What the fuck? Hopefully that red dot's not in the saved photo. Whatever. That's fine. This is not an impressive sky map, by the way. This is lame. This is super lame. What the fuck is that? Can I see like an actual map to explain? Zeta Reticuli. There's a second Zeta Reticuli? Damn. They made two? Close Encounters. This music is so soothing. Ooh, is that her? Is that Betty Hill? Is that Betty in, like, now? Hey, what'd they do to Barney? Oh my god. Barney's bugging. Holy shit, he's looked better. Wow. Time, huh? Crazy thing. Crazy what it does to a man. What is that? Is that what the alien looked like? I don't want to be crazy here. Alright, but... Alright, that's crazy. Holy shit. What the fuck? Why is this song so damn loud? I'm just not feeling that one. Fuck that song. High Noon. Let's jam out to that one. This alien looks like an Asian person. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't mean that to be mean, but I mean that, and I think Barney and Betty may have been a little crazy, a little off their rocker, per se. I need to get a USB-C cable as well for my printer. I have a USB-C cable, but I am using it to plug in my microphone, so I cannot talk actively and print at the same time. So I'll have to print those afterwards. Which is a bummer, but that's okay. I'd like to print them now. The best documentary ever? Holy shit, it's 2 hours. Okay.
Since 1995, over 26,000 international students from all walks of life joined the British investigators' training courses in anomalous phenomena.
Another character in this drama was Delcy their dog, who was with them on the trip, and whose behavior indicated great concern and sometimes hiding under the seat, as I recall it. But she's not the little critter we want to talk about the most tonight.
Their dog did it.
Now, you'll hear all kinds of crazy stories. One of the things about important stories, like Roswell and the Hill case, is that the nasty, noisy negativists really work overtime, trying to...
Oh, no. Not the leaders. I said only he wasn't looking over his shoulder.
What?
How did you know the other one was the leader? Because...
Oh, these recordings?
everybody moved.
Is this Barney?
Everyone was standing there looking at me. But everybody moved to these levers or in the back, or they went to this big board. They looked like it looked like a board. And only this one with the black shiny jacket
Okay.
and the scarf stayed at the window.
There's some real terror there, you might have noticed. Now I'm going to play the excerpt from the second hypnosis session where Barney was reliving the same experience with less emotion and was able to give Dr. Simon a little more detail about what he observed.
I'm not going to watch this whole 2-hour video, but I am curious what Barney's going to say.
I noticed with my binoculars that
My
there
binoculars.
were about 11 men now, I thought,
11 men.
looking down at me, and they suddenly made a turn to what I thought was a panel, and I could see their arms going up, and there was one that kept looking down, and
Did the
I
alien
kept
build the
going
pyramids?
closer,
Okay.
and
Actually, fuck you, Barney. We got bigger questions to ask. The pyramids. And aliens. Were the pyramids built by aliens? Why do so many people still think the aliens built the pyramids? Did spacemen or people with ramps build the pyramids? The New Yorker? I would never stoop so low to read the New Yorker. The aliens built the pyramids and other racist theories. Okay. Okay. I'm curious. Did the aliens build the pyramids and what other racist theories can I look into? That's interesting. I never would have thought it like that. One afternoon in June, I found an email in my inbox from Atlantis Rising, the research group. The blog and YouTube channel came to challenge orthodox thinking. Okay, first off, this is almost impossible to read with how much shit is popping up. Okay. For a long time, pseudo-archaeology was pushed to the fringe by archaeologists as something not worth their attention. But the fringe is where ideas can fester and become dangerous. As an archaeologist currently working on my doctorate, I've spent the last year examining ways various groups such as white nationalists use pseudo-archaeology in their worldviews. Understanding this feels particularly important today, considering the recent increase of such groups in the United States. According to a 2019 report from the Southern Poverty Law Center. I didn't even know that law center existed. The number of white nationalist hate groups in the United States increased by 55% between 2017 and 2019. What was going on and what happened in 2018, I guess? What happened in 2018? Government shutdown? That'd make me racist. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd never. I'm not even. Super Blue Blood Moon. That's cool. The Avengers topping the movie charts. Okay, well, I could see that pushing some people to radicalism. Strong job markets and booming electric vehicle sales. That'd make anybody racist, really. I feel like. What did he say? What did it do? White nationalist hate groups. Okay, that'd make me join a white nationalist hate group, admittedly. Prince Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle. Sounds like a puppet. Like a Muppet, I mean. 2018. What happened in 2018? None of that shit's like, that really was not that interesting. What happened in 2017? The war against ISIS. Oh. Interesting. I don't feel like that would make you join a white nationalist group, but okay. North Korea tests series of missiles. Uh-oh. North Korea. Earthquakes. Spain rejects the result of the 2017 Catalan independence referendum. That sounds like a big deal, but not for me. 2017 Las Vegas shooting. Oh. Wasn't that a white guy, though? That wouldn't make anyone join a white nationalist group. I feel like this is, like, dangerous to look up on YouTube. But whatever. Who did it? That's all I want to know. Who did it? Okay, well, that didn't help at all. Okay, Moving on. That's a lot of words. Pseudo-archaeology comes in many shapes and forms. It relies on the same core argument. People of the past do not have the knowledge, technology, and or capability to achieve all that they have said to have accomplished. So someone or something else was involved. Ancient alien proponents will tell you Egypt's Great Pyramids, for example, or Peru's Nazca lines were really due to extraterrestrials, while hyper-diffusionists proponents will tell you they were built by residents of Atlantis or another highly advanced civilization that lived more than 13,000 years ago. Archaeologists are often accused of conspiring to hide the truth of these histories. Hyper-diffusionists. I have never heard that word. Deny that parallel evolution or independent invention took place to any great extent throughout history. They claim that all major inventions and all cultures can be traced back to a single culture. Early theories of hyperdiffusionism can be tracked back to ideas about South America being the origin of mankind. Antonio de Leon Pinillo, a Spaniard who settled in Bolivia, claimed in his book Paraíso en el Nuevo Mundo that the Garden of Eden and the creation of man had occurred in Bolivia, and that the rest of the world was populated by migrations from there. There was a revival of hyperdiffusionism in 1911 with the work of Grafton Elliott Smith, who asserted that copper spread from Egypt to the rest of the world along with megalithic culture. Copper? I'm pretty sure copper is everywhere, but like in the ground. What? Inventions have been made by an ancient Egyptians and were carried to the rest of the world by migrants and voyagers. It became known as Egyptocentric hyperdiffusionism, which is not entirely disappeared, but was generally abandoned by mainstream academia. Damn, he ruined it for everybody? You dumbass. We didn't all come from Egypt. Grafton Elliott. You fucking... You ruined it for everybody. Damn. Well, for everybody that believes in this idea, I guess. Hyperdiffusionism. 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 Oh my god. It's a cat. The freak you want, huh? Is that a Ford? Okay, bro. Just come in here and meow at me and then leave. The disrespect. They were not here before Columbus. Afrocentric hyperdiffusionism. Hyperdiffusion in archaeology. So what is like the main term? I mean, I could understand us all coming from one space, but everything, like technology, that seems crazy. Interesting. Okay. They were built by Atlantis. These pseudo-archaeological arguments may seem extremely fun and entertaining, but they are invariably heavily biased against black people, indigenous people, and other people of color. BIPOC. BIPOC. I feel like I should know what that is. Is that like a term? Black, indigenous, and people of color. Oh. Why? Never mind. I'm not going to get into it. Why not just POC? But whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? While arguments about extraterrestrial or Atlantean ancestors may seem outlandish. Oh, wait, hold on. In other words, these arguments are often racist. Why are often racist highlighted? Pseudo-archaeology and the racism behind ancient aliens. Wow, this is like a common thing. I did not realize that people thought aliens are racist, or that people that thought there were ancient aliens are racist. That's interesting. Is it just because you don't believe that Egyptians could make the pyramids? Let me look at the pyramids. Let me look at like a good picture of the pyramids. See if I can build it. You know what I mean? Not aliens, just pyramids. Can I get like a floor plan? Is there like a blueprint of the pyramid? Oh, look at that. There's a blueprint of the pyramids. Timber and photo of the Great Pyramid of Gaza that you can probably, what? Guess that what? I can probably what, huh? I mean, they don't look that impressive. I'm gonna be honest. They're big. Only $3 on Zazzle. I can buy the Great Pyramid of Giza. That's insane. Of Giza. Okay, who fucked up that pyramid? Huh? Aliens didn't do that shit, bro. Why is it ugly? That's a stupid pyramid. You're not going to go to heaven with all your belongings in that pyramid, bro. Tell you what. That's a failed Egyptian leader. Failed pharaoh. Pyramids of Giza. I want like pyramids. I need like close-up photos. The closer you get, the more it just becomes rocks, I'm realizing. Huh. Can I climb to the top of the pyramids? Won't you get arrested if you do that? Seems dangerous. Doesn't seem like these are just like walking steps. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. I think I could. Give me, give me a stone chisel. Give me a few days. I could probably build a pyramid. I'm just gonna be honest. Doesn't look that complicated. Is there a door in the pyramids? Like, there's a way to get in, right? Pyramid door. There is a door. Why don't they show this more? That's cool. Can you go in there, like, actually? Or, like, it's all sectioned off because you'll die or whatever? This picture's just wider. Well, that's crazy. Oh, look. It's the Great... Wow. It's the Great Pyramid of Giza doors. That's insane. I didn't know they had such a nice finish. Man. Egyptians basically are aliens. I'm sure one brick is as big as you are. As big as me. I could push it around, you know? I could get like a little wheelie. What are those things that you ride around on in a gym class? I could just push it on one of those. I should get... Well, whatever. I'll fix that next stream. I'm getting too distracted. Pyramid brick. Damn. Okay, well, that would complicate things, admittedly. Why is this guy, what is this showing you? Look, the brick. They're big. Oh, so they used to be smooth, huh? I mean, I feel like the fact that it's failing is like proof that, humans made it. Aliens make it. I feel like this should be standing. You know what I mean? Also, what would an alien need a pyramid for? That just seems silly. See? Look at that. That looks easy. I don't know, dude. I could do that. I could do that. Mini pyramid. You can make one. Wow. Concept can't be that hard then. Wow, those are really smooth. Except those ones. Those ones will hurt. Tumbling down a pyramid of Giza. Oh my goodness. Damn, they're big. They're bigger than the Empire... than the... Lady Liberty? Statue of Liberty? Where'd that go, huh? Liberty. Oh my goodness, there's a Minecraft? Minecraft? Oh my gosh. Lego. They were the first Megacorp. Come on. One of the first megacorps to prey on children and adults alike. Oh, Lego. Okay. I'll gamble my money away on some Lego. That's hard to look at. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I don't like it. Well, how do they do it? All right, not to be racist. Aliens didn't do it. How did they build those dang pyramids? Oh, step-by-step guide. Oh, ramps, huh? Yeah, I guess. That does make sense, don't it? I mean, okay, so if I had an army of slaves, right? If I had a whole nation of slaves and they think I'm God, I bet I could build some pyramids. I bet I could build some pyramids if I had an army of slaves. We just don't get buildings like this anymore because you got to pay everybody. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. Why can't we go back to the days that we could just have labor for free, basically? Back with good hard labor, you know what I mean? Everyone's got soft hands now. Oh, that makes sense. Just go around. Brutal. Ooh, that's cool. Now it's aliens right there. I don't know what that fake AI image is, but... Oh my goodness, dude. I'd be scared being up on the top of that thing trying to move some bricks by force. That'd get old. That'd get old. 9th grade social studies class. Okay, good thing I'm glad we're going back to 9th grade here. This is a sick rendering. What is this from? What is this? It's like a PlayStation game? Weebly. How are they built? PBS. Viewers like you. Egypt is officially the squarest country on Earth. Is that true? Again, I never took a geography class. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting there. Country. That ain't square at all. What the fuck? Why would they lie? And it's gone now. It's gone. I don't even know what I was reading. Oh my god. That shit ain't square at all. Oh, they have the Suez Canal? Suez? The Red Sea. Whoa, that's topical. Get a... Fuck. Fuck, what's it called? A poll? Let's get a poll. I'm racist, is what I'm learning. No, I'm not racist. I don't believe that. Okay, hold on. Nazi beliefs? Not that I'm racist, but buzzword. I mean, hyperdiffusion theories are easiest to adapt to the conspiracy of replacement. Ancient white Atlanteans, Aryans, or Solotrians? Never heard of that one. Traveled to North America first and were replaced by indigenous people. Who replaced them? And why would they? Nevada is the most square, but it's not a country. Nevada. Nevada borders. Nevada. Nevada isn't... I mean, it's pretty square. But it's mostly not square. Is there no, like, good, perfect square? No war-torn country has been split up by, like, their, by the winners, and they just give them, like, a perfect square? Mile-by-mile border or something? Oh, square-shaped country. Search. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I judged too harshly. The Vatican. Or Egypt. Interesting. I don't understand the metric here. I feel like the fact... I don't like how they're ranking these. The Vatican. The Vatican. The Vatican. The Vatican borders. Aren't they just like a little area in is it Rome? It is Rome. Imagine losing a war and being relegated to your own square. That's what I feel like that has to have happened. That's like, I'm surprised like an African country is not like a perfect little square. I feel like they really just tore that shit up back in the day. Wow, the Vatican City is technically a country in Rome? Damn. How do I get in the Vatican, huh? I feel like the Vatican... I feel like the Vatican is downright evil. Is that wrong to say? The Holy See, also called the See of Rome. See? I don't. That seems like a weird translation. Patrine See, or a apostolic see, is the jurisdiction of the Pope in his role. Is the Pope king of the Vatican? As the Bishop of Rome, it includes the apostolic okay, they're just making up words now. Is the Pope the vicar? That's just a fun word. The leader of the Vatican? Politics of Vatican City. Okay, actually, this is interesting. Politics take place in the framework of a theocratic, absolute elective monarchy, in which the Pope, religiously speaking, the leader of the Catholic Church and Bishop of Rome, exercises ex officio supreme legislative, executive, and judicial power over the Vatican City as it is being governed by the Holy See, a rare case of non-hereditary monarchy. So can they, if it's its own country, can the Pope kill people in the Vatican legally? Chief prosecutor defends Vatican's legal system after recent... Uh-oh. Is Pope Francis killing a few people? Sending a few people to the... Pope Francis has been saying some crazy things recently. Not to get sidetracked, all right? Pope Francis... I can type Pope Francis into aliens, actually. We're about to get crazy with the connections I'm about to make with Pope. The Vatican's chief prosecutor strongly defends the integrity, the fairness, and city of the state's justice system, following criticism that Pope Francis' absolute power and his interventions in the so-called trial of the century last year violated the defendant's fundamental rights. What was the trial of the century? I missed the trial of the century? Trial of the century, a Pandora's box of unintended revelations explained. The trial of a century? Century? Trial initially had been as a showcase for Francis' reform and his willingness to crack down on alleged financial misdeeds in the Vatican, which long had a reputation of an offshore tax haven. Are you... I mean, hey, man. You get to be supreme ruler of your little Catholic city? I'm not paying taxes to anybody. What do you mean? You're the vicar of God in your own right. I don't think so. I'm not Catholic. This might be an unpopular take, but I don't vibe with Catholics. I don't understand I don't understand the process, the thought process. in a luxury. The Holy See. The Holy See is buying property, luxury property in London. What the fuck? That cannot be what God wants. The God could not be whispering in the Pope's ear, being like, "Yo, have you seen the financial market in London right now? You gotta buy up, brother. It's a bull market, Pope. Mr. Francis, buy up London, dog. It's going crazy." Back into wealth, estimated assets of, oh my God. He's so rich. The mysterious woman who coached him. This is all starting to get boring, admittedly. I'm not going to read all that, but everyone in real estate right now. It's true. It's true. Everybody. Everyone. Even the Pope. Even the Pope's in real estate. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck? That can't be fair. The Pope can't get on real estate. That's too much power. Imagine you're paying rent to the Pope. Damn. That's crazy. That cannot be. That doesn't seem like the right idea. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I don't know. The Pope's crazy. Pope Francis officially updated Catholic teaching. Global executions surged to highest level in 8 years. Huh? Executions? Vatican News? Global executions? An Amnesty International report reveals the distressingly high number of people who were killed via capital punishment. Oh. Aliens are in real estate. I think you might be right. I think aliens are buying up our real estate, right? That's fucked. Aliens are buying my house and making me pay rent. Aliens are jacking my rent. That should be my video title. Aliens are jacking my rent, and it's fucked up. Iran alone was responsible for 74% of these executions. Okay. Well. Okay. Saudi Arabia accounted for 15%. Holy mackerel. That's crazy. What are they doing? Drug-related offenses get you killed? I guess I could see if you're like selling big drugs, you know what I mean? Ooh, US, that's all that matters. We're the only state, country that we're the main characters, let's be honest. But President Biden must stop delaying his promise to abolish the federal death penalty. I hate to say this, Pope, but he probably just lied to you. And he probably lied to everybody else, dog. He's wanted to be president. He doesn't want to do anything. Egypt. Square. My ass, dude. Abortion is murder. The church must be close. Close. The Vatican is vaccinated. I can't get into Vatican News. That's crazy. Vatican News is gonna fuck me up. That's so funny. That's Pope's been saying some crazy things. That's all. Not about that. Not about having kids, but then not having them. But he said some crazy things about people that like men. You know what I mean? And then he apologized, and then he said it again, which is really funny. He said the F word. You know? Not fuck. Friday night funking. Well, I gotta put the tunes back on. High noon. I keep forgetting about these. I should go through these and find ones that are good, but they all really do suck. Oh, okay, hold on. Now, Catholics and aliens. Glad you asked. Do Catholics believe in aliens? I don't know if we can ask every single Catholic. Pope and aliens? Let's go what the Pope says. Pope Francis tackles this. Do aliens exist? Catholic news. I mean, I want to be respectful to their culture, I guess, but Pope Francis looks like Gilgamesh. And he looks like he's eating Smurfs. At least in that photo. Moving on. For canonizing the parents of Saint Teresa of Lisieux to his thoughts on whether there could be life on other planets. Pagozzi is known for making the Pope's eyes light up. In January, when on board his flight to the Philippines, she gifted him a silver bas relief or carving. Or carving? What do you mean, or? What the fuck is a silver boss? Oh. Okay. I still don't fucking know. It's just like an embossed picture. That's kind of cool. Or carving. I see. So either embossed or carved. They don't know. Okay. To whom he has a strong devotion. In the interview, the Pope said that he is doing well, but confessed that he is tired. I don't care. There's about NASA's discovery last July of a new planet, Kepler 452b, which resembles Earth in its dimensions and characteristics. Asking whether there could be thinking beings elsewhere in the universe. Honestly, I wouldn't know how to answer, the Pope replied, explaining that while scientific knowledge has until now excluded the possibility of other thinking beings in the universe, until America was discovered, we thought it didn't exist, and instead, it existed. In every case, I think we should stick to what the scientists tell us. Still aware that the Creator is infinitely greater than our knowledge. The one thing is sure, the universe in which we live is not the result of chance or chaos, but rather of divine intelligence. Created us, who desired us, and never leave us alone, he said, spoke about the reasons behind his decision to count his parents, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't care about the other two people. So he said maybe? He said, I don't know. Okay, but Catholic, fuck, what's it called? Radar? Catholic radar. Catholic satellite. Satellite with Pope Francis' words. No. Okay, now this might be stretching here, but I heard that the Catholics had a satellite named Lucifer, which seems a bit on the nose. Does the Vatican own a telescope called Lucifer? Okay. Fact check. Checkyourfact.com. Let's see if I was lied to. The Vatican owns a telescope named Lucifer. This is the source. Uh-oh. False. Okay. Lucifer, now called Lucy, is an instrument on the large binocular telescope, now either of which is owned by the Vatican. The Vatican Observatory Research Group operates a telescope in Arizona called the Vatican Advanced Technology Telescope. Oh. So there is a telescope named Lucy, but there's a telescope named Lucifer, but the Vatican doesn't own it. They own the Vatican Advanced Technology Telescope. Well, that's lame. Okay. Lucifer. What if they just sold it, huh? What if they're like, this obviously looks bad, let's get rid of it. That's telescope. Lucifer instrument helps astronomers. Lucifer. Ooh, so it is a real telescope. Lucifer. Oh my god, I'm getting called by Miko? That's crazy. What could they possibly want, I wonder? I feel like I should take this. I'll be right back. Darn. I missed their call. I missed their call, but I've also never been called by Midco. So I wonder if they're upset that I'm using the internet that I'm paying for. That's interesting. Missed their call. That's a bummer. I wonder if they leave a voicemail. I wonder if they called Caitlin. Huh. Whatever. I still have internet, right? Probably check. This is a crazy song. I like it though. Never been called by Midco before. Never been called by Midco. Do still have internet, as in I'm live still, and I also have really good speed now, which is interesting. I was really struggling in the beginning. Interesting. Wish they would have left a voicemail. Not gonna call them back. Not gonna do that. I'll let them. I don't know what they could have been calling for. That's weird. They're trying to stop me because I'm revealing too much. I'm revealing too much information. It's art and real estate. It's true. It's true. Can I get a Can I put a background on this? On this like text box? Holy shit, I can. Background color. Probably like a gray. Sure. Bam. Let me try that. Also, wait, hold on. Do I like the size of that? That's fine. Save. Delete. But now I got that box. I don't know. I think that's better. I don't really know. Probably doesn't matter too much, admittedly. Bam. It's kind of like lined up with that thing, even though it doesn't matter because it shouldn't really be lined up with that, but whatever. I'm like wigging out that Midco called me. That's freaking me out. I think I just like am nervous about phone calls in general, to be fair. It's a very secular country, he said. I may be completely off, but that's just my hunch. Absorbable and emotional, no matter your religion, the photos are certainly cool. The Vatican Observatory is in Safford, Arizona, not Tucson. Stars are born. Stands for deep breath. Lucifer stands for deep breath. That's cool. Large monocular telescope near infrared utility with camera and integral field unit for extra galactic research. Is somebody here? Is Midco at my house? Is that why they called me? I don't know. I don't think they're here. I didn't see them downstairs. Didn't see them creeping around my home anywhere. So I think they're not on to me. The fact that they called me is really weird, though. Wish they would have left a voicemail. What can you do? Tell you what, though, they did. They're. I haven't had internet problems in a while. Maybe they actually started giving me what I pay for. That's crazy. Anyway. Whose name is Morningstar, but I wasn't meant to invoke him, according to a spokesman for the University of Arizona, where it is housed. It's in the University of Arizona. Just like some high school kids named it that, bro. That's all boring. Who cares? Telescope. So they don't own that telescope then. Okay. Okay. The Pope. What? Angels are aliens. That's not it. Vatican City, a group of scientists to the Vatican Apostolic Archives to uncover information about the UFOs. The 50 miles of shelves holding everything from handwritten papal notes to presidential missives. Holy shit, they keep everything? I don't know where Grush got this information. Marco Grilli, Secretary of the Prefect of the Archives, told Catholic News Service June 11th. Grilli said the archives had received emails inquiring about the veracity of Grush's claims, but likened them to requests to read the personal letters of Pontius Pilate or the Virgin Mary. One can laugh at it, he said. Damn. And this undated photo. Diana Walsh Pasukal, author of the 2019 book American Cosmic. The archives hold more than meets the eye. So why don't they let them in the archives? Because there's aliens in there? Or just because they're like, fuck off, dude. I don't want to go look. We have 20 years of the Vatican's notes. We ain't looking at that shit, bro. There's too much. 50 miles of shelves holding everything. Fuck, I wouldn't do it either. That's it. The Vatican Apostolic Archives. I just spit. Apostolic Archives. That's incredible. Is there like a... Can I see more? 1,000 years. Sorry, my bad. Not 20 years. Over 1,000 years. Damn. I probably wouldn't be able to read like any of it because I'm English, but damn. Let me at the Vatican records, bro. Cross PNG. I also feel like, and no, this might be a hot take, but the Pope, the Church, the Catholic Church, that seems insensitive. This AI art, you can't put a cow with a golden hat. There's implications there. Wow. Holy shit. That's a lot. They got a lot of books down there. I also feel like they steal art, and they also just house stolen property at the Vatican, but that's just a theory. Nevada. Did aliens build the pyramids? No. and you're racist for thinking so. This one really threw me off. This one's awesome though. Giant armadillo butchers push back human arrival time in South America. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I don't feel like that. I don't know enough about that. So aliens are real. The Pope said maybe. Betty and Barney said they did. Oh, there's more here. The 1969 Berkshires. This bridge is in Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my god, that is so scary. Do I have that photo downloaded? I do, but it's a book cover. I want this. It's a web. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Yoinked. Stolen. Hold on though. I gotta crop out the little bit of white on the bottom. Wow, that's not a very precise cropping tool, is it? Good enough. Yeah, perfect. Save. Green aliens. Save. Close. Whitley Strieber has written fiction for 40 years. Then notable titles including the horror novels The Wolf and the Hunger. His writing streak was interrupted one night in the late 80s by an alien abduction in upstate New York. Imagine being abducted by the Mustard Man. I think I would scream. That would be terrifying. If this thing abducted me, oh my gosh. I'd be inconsolable. That's the devil. That's evil work right there. If I got abducted by that, I'd lose my mind probably. The fact that he's a 40 years of fiction immediately makes me believe he's lying, but that might just be bias. This experience in his nonfiction title, Communion. Oh, shoot, that's the book I have. Oh. The Communion book. Whitley Strieber. Wow. Crazy. By strange light, Pro saw a small non-human entity approaching his bed. Suddenly it was morning. Not only had he awoken disorientated, but he felt oddly aggressive too. During a session of regressive hypnosis a few months later that some of the memories returned, according to Strieber. Beings that he has since referred to as visitors entered his home and abducted him. Why are all these people getting regressive hypnosis done? That seems sketchy. While seen as a work of fiction added to his catalog of alien stories by many, Strieber never wavered from his position. In fact, his later work only doubled down on the notion that aliens were visiting him. In his book, The Key, A True Encounter, Strieber detailed another alien encounter that he claims took place in Toronto. Asleep in his Delta Chelsea hotel room in the middle of the night on June 6, 1998, Strieber claimed to have been visited by another mysterious stranger. He was on Larry King.
Welcome to Larry King Live. Tonight, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Whitley Strieber says they're really out there. And
Whitley,
they could be
tell
coming
us,
to get
Whitley.
you. And life is but a dream. Dream reader Cook Giovanetti opens the hidden door to your soul. Now, here's Larry King.
Bunch of freaks.
Good evening on this Monday night, a beautiful night in Washington, D.C. We hope it's nice wherever you are. Welcome to another night, another week of Larry King Live. Later we'll meet Cook Giovanetti and we'll get into the subject of dream interpretation. Our first guest tonight is author of the runaway bestseller, Transformation, The Breakthrough. He is Whitley Strieber. There is the book. It is published by Beech Tree Books, a division of William Morrow, and it is a continuation of his enormous bestseller, Communion. A continuation how, Whitley?
Well, it's not really a continuation. What happened to me was, after I finally realized that this probably was real, I found, in the sense that they were
another planet.
Well, people, something that was non-human, that was intelligent, and that seemed to be, I don't know, from another planet. I would guess so. Where else? I mean,
okay,
but
fair enough.
I turned toward it, and I started trying to challenge it, to get through my fear. And over a period of months, I formed a relationship with them that I believe could be a template almost.
He was with this alien for
almost
months?
as if they have one end of a phone and we've had two wires. Now, if we start trying to have this relationship, we'll have a phone too. Maybe.
So transformation is the story of contact.
It's the story of an attempt at a relationship with them. If they turn out to be real, as I think they are, then yeah, it is a story of contact.
Communion ended with what? That they had invaded you somehow? Or?
Well, it ended with a series of speculations, essentially, about whether or not they were a physical reality. And transformation starts with and goes through the process of how I discovered that they apparently are, which just seems extraordinary to me even now, even as I talk to you. But it does seem to be the case.
How do you know you're not nuts, Whit?
Well, first of all, we were flooded with thousands of letters from people who, after Communion came out, from people who did not want public knowledge. They basically wanted to know if I could help them explain what had happened to them. And these stories, one after another, that had elements to them, generally unpublished elements to them, that suggested that this is much more than a dream, that there is something happening to people that's similar from case to case. Extraordinary.
And briefly, for the benefit of those who may not know, and of course I guess the Strieber story is pretty well known, what happened to you initially?
Well,
by the way, Whitley Strieber wrote books like The Wolf and the Hunger, Wolf of Shadows, War Day, Nature's End, Wolf and an enormous bestseller. You were always into things different.
Well, yeah, I always have. That is very true.
You are a nutcase.
It couldn't have happened, in a sense, to a more appropriate person, especially if it happens in the middle of the night.
And they found the right guy.
Well, they found a guy who was stubborn enough to try to deal with it.
And what happened to you?
Well, the first thing that I noticed about this was in December of 1985, right after Christmas, I was suddenly dragged out of my house by what appeared to be a bunch of small people and ended up in a little room where they put a needle behind my ear and
abducted by small people.
You realize, Whitley, that a lot of people are smiling.
Well, of course. Well, my reaction, I did not smile at the time. My reaction was, go to the doctor. Because obviously you have completely... Well, I didn't think... I thought I'd flip my wig. It was much more than just hallucinated. It was like a dream you could not wake up from. So the doctor smiled. I mean, you know, and I found that I have the funny psychosis, you know, and however, over time, I began to study it more and more. I worked with a very wonderful UFO researcher named Bud Hopkins, and then with a fine doctor, Dr. Donald Klein. And I came out deciding I had not hallucinated, that something else had happened to me. Now, I have been with them a couple of times when I was not unconscious or in an altered state of mind, and I have staked my reputation on it. I think they're real, and I think that they are trying to find some way to communicate with us, and the gulf between us is very large.
They entered your body, is what you're saying? What was the injection all about?
The brain injection? I don't know. There are some scars in my brain that were found on an MRI scan that may be related to this. But we can't say that for sure. One of the things that the foundation I've started, the Communion Foundation, is going to be doing this year is studying other people who've had these apparent needle intrusions with the same type of MRI scan. And if we have a lot of cases where similar scars are seen, then we would say maybe it's suggestive of something.
Do you have any idea why you?
Maybe because I would talk about it. Another writer who is probably about as well known as I am told me that this happened to him back in the late 60s. Very similar. In fact, it happened to him over a 2-day period, not just a few minutes like it did with me. And he just never did anything about it because he didn't know quite what to do. I mean, what do you
tell us who it is?
I can't because he made me promise not to.
In transformation, what? You do communicate with them?
Well, I had one interaction with them where they said, what can we do to help you? And I told them the truth. I said, you could help me fear you less. And they said, we'll try, but it'll be very hard. And transformation is about what they did.
When we say they said, they didn't say to you, don't worry.
They never said, don't worry. They never did anything to make it easy.
Can you tell us descriptively who they are? What do they look like?
They come in a couple of different, radically different configurations. Some of them are short and rather stocky, and others...
They have ears and noses and eyes?
I don't know. I haven't seen those clearly enough to be sure.
What the freak? He hasn't seen... You weren't, like, sketching that? From one to I've been interacting with Whitley Strieber and found him to be one of the most intelligent and thoughtful researchers in the field, said Alexander. There is no doubt he has had some very strange experiences, one that even he does not claim to fully understand. Interesting. Interesting. Developer of weapons at Los Alamos. One former Green Beret commander and developer of weapons believes him. Well, if a man that makes a gun believes this guy, I gotta trust him. I gotta trust him. Ugh, disgusting little freaks. The Pascagoula River. Lame. Calvin Parker's alien abduction. Lame. I want to see some cool photos. I want to download some quick photos, and then I'm gonna go. Then I have to go get ready. These are all lame photos. It's a long shape coming for me right now, hovering on top of me. What do you want, Kai? What, brother? Why are you meowing at me? What the freak? Oh, look, you can see Kai in the background. She's up to no good. What? Okay, bro. Damn. Damn. You look comfortable. Here we go. Just chilling. Oh, okay. Sorry. I mean to didn't mean to freak with your flow, Kai. Aliens. Very interesting. I got some good info though. I got some good info down. Got some good photos too. Might have to look more into this. There's a lot of stories I can talk about, but I got a lot of photos to print, so I got a good base. Maybe I'll do the Pope next as my next cryptid instead. How to catch the Pope. That one might be too crazy. I don't know. That one might be a little too crazy. But I do like that idea. Next time I'm going to capture the Pope and make him finally tell the truth. You know what I mean? Make him get finally down to the bottom of the Vatican, and can I move there, and can I not pay taxes? But can I stay here but say I live there, but not pay taxes? That would be sweet. That's all I want. Okay. Bye. Biatch.